Hi there, I'm Renee, and this is Thrive Psychology. So today is a Monday, and on Mondays, we learn about the psychology behind certain topics, and sometimes we challenge myths about mental health by replacing those myths with evidence based understanding. And today is one of those days because today we are looking at the psychology of rest. Now, rest is something that makes some people feel really uncomfortable. So, if rest makes you feel anxious or guilty or uncomfortable, that's not a motivation problem, it is psychology. So, many people struggle with rest because as you were growing up or in your work life or in certain roles in your life, you are under the impression, or maybe you were taught, that productivity is tied to your worth. Or maybe you grew up where rest wasn't modeled or allowed. Or maybe trauma taught your body to stay alert and hypervigilance and be in heightened awareness. And sometimes we don't rest because slowing down can feel unsafe in our body or in our mind. So, all of these ideas are supported by research on stress physiology, trauma and hypervigilance, and burnout psychology. So, for some nervous systems, stillness actually feels like danger. So, maybe you relax and immediately feel guilty. Maybe you rest, but you are mentally rehearsing your to do list, or you feel uncomfortable doing nothing. So these aren't character flaws, these are likely conditioned responses. So it would be good if we all thought about rest a little differently. Now, rest isn't a reward, it isn't something that you earn, it isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually a biological requirement. We need rest to regulate our nervous system, we need rest to improve or enhance or to engage with emotional resilience. So, to have regulated emotions, we need some rest ahead of that. And rest allows us to have better cognitive functioning. Now, there is a neuroscientist, Matthew Walker. He wrote a book that I'm actually reading right now called Why We Sleep. He emphasizes that rest and sleep are foundational to mental health, not optional extras. So, rest isn't the opposite of productivity, it's what makes productivity possible. So, next episode on Thrive Thursday, we're going to learn about how to rest without guilt, even if rest has never felt safe, comfortable, or allowed. You're not lazy, you're likely exhausted. You got this. I'll see you on Thursday, where we will look at some tools to support you with rest and not feeling guilty when you take some rest. See you soon.